Welcome back to the garden, friends. Keisha H here. Today we're stepping away from my patio garden for a little adventure. Just a short walk from my townhome is an area wild with bamboo. And every now and then I like to harvest a few stalks for my projects around my garden. Instead of buying expensive stakes and trellises, I love using these natural materials whenever I can. Bamboo is sturdy, reusable, and fits beautifully into a garden space. So today, come along with me while I gather a few stalks and share how I use them back at home. Okay, friends, but before we even make it to the bamboo, I couldn't help but stop and admire something that always makes me smile. Our homeowners' landscape community is transforming this old basketball court into a beautiful community garden. We've had these cedar raised beds crafted for the project. It's amazing to see neighbors growing vegetables together and sharing the garden experience. It's taken us a couple of years to get this project off the ground, but it's finally here. Earlier this season, I was even able to donate a few of my extra tomato and pepper seedlings to one of the gardeners here. They haven't quite made it as of this video recording. However, I'll have to show you and insert a clip sharing exactly what they look like now. That's one of my favorite parts of gardening. Seeds become plants, plants become food, and sometimes they become a blessing that you can share with someone else. Now, back to why I came, friends. This bamboo patch has become one of my favorite places to gather natural garden materials. Before harvesting anything, I always make sure I'm only taking what I need and leaving plenty behind. However, it looks like our neighbors have been up here too, because this patch looks a little more sparse than it has in the past. Bamboo grows very aggressively, so removing a few stalks from this area actually helps keep it under control. So these are the simple tools that I bring with me: a machete, garden pruners, and a sturdy pair of gloves. The gloves are definitely important because bamboo leaves and branches can be surprisingly sharp. One thing I didn't think about before leaving home: my locks. I completely forgot to cover my hair, friends. And by the end of this harvest, I had leaves, twigs, and little bits of debris falling all over me. Lesson learned for next time, friends. Lesson learned. When harvesting bamboo, I try to choose healthy, straight stalks that will work well for garden support. I cut as close to the base as I safely can and then remove the smaller branches. Every stalk is a little different. Some will become tomato stakes, others will become bean poles, and some will eventually become trellises for climbing vegetables like my cucumbers and my loofah. And I even like to grow my cucumber and squash vertically. One of the things I appreciate most about gardening is learning to see potential in things that many people simply walk right past. Once I bring everything home, I don't use the bamboo immediately. I like to let it dry for a while against my patio fence. Drying the stalk helps prepare them for longer-term use in the garden. Watching these simple poles slowly become useful garden structures is one of those little gardening joys that never gets old. Over time, these same bamboo poles have become trellises throughout my garden. They've supported cucumbers, beans, tomatoes, and other climbing plants. It's always rewarding to see something that started growing wild become part of a productive garden. Looking back, it's kind of fun to see my very first bamboo trellis that I built during one of my live streams. I used it to support my cucumber plants, friends, and it has been working very well for the last 2 or 3 years. It wasn't perfect, but every season teaches us something new. Gardening isn't about perfection, it's about learning, experimenting, making use of what you have, and enjoying the journey. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me today. If you enjoy simple gardening ideas, DIY garden projects, and peaceful moments in the garden, I'd love to have you join our growing community. Until next time, stay blessed and beautiful, friends. See you in the next one.
No need try, we just go with the motions. Close your eyes, ease your mind for a moment. Need no smoke to make you feel you floating. You know joke or you pressure, you know it. You know it, you know. I don't follow the pressure, I be handling business. Get it finished, no extras, don't get into specifics. Wave maker, I came up out the Pacific. So you don't trust what you can't see. Keisha H.